Today I'm working on my 1990 Audi Coupe Quattro that I did the 1/8 swap on. I just want to make a quick video talking about something. I'm a mechanic, you know, I'm not really a tuner by any means, but something I kind of have been chasing around. Intermittently, the car would kind of fall on its face and seem to lose power, and you know, I wasn't exactly sure what was happening. So going into the maps here, if you go into ignition tuning and down to the knock section here, and you click on this the Bank 1 long-term trim, it pulls up this table, and this is how much the ECU is, if it picks up any knock in this segment. This is your boost pressure, this is your manifold pressure, and this is your RPM. If it picks up any knock in any of these sectors, it'll bring it back, and it shows you how many degrees and what it had to do, what it had to do to achieve, you know, to have the engine not knock. So what I was getting was a bunch of timing pull in the lower RPM range here, not even on boost, under boost. So I knew there was something going on. I mean, you won't typically get spark knock, you know, when you're not on boost on a turbocharged engine. So this knock threshold map is what turns out being the problem. The numbers were set too low. It's a very loud motor. It's all, you know, modified. It has a lot of aftermarket parts on it, and these numbers were all set up for a factory engine. So as you can see here, I'm not done with this yet 100%. I'm just kind of screwing around still, but there's the cursor. It shows where the engine is, and it shows and up here it shows the decibel level that the engine is producing. So you can see right now it's at 46, and this number here is 46. So what you would want to do typically is try to get this about two digits higher than what it's running at, and then as you run it, getting in different sectors, you know, obviously this is better having a passenger in the car and having the passenger do it. But as this thing moves through the range, try to get as many boxes as you can, and you typically want it between 2 and 4 decibels above what the output is that you're actually reading here live. So I'm gonna set this at 48, and about the same right here. And you just go through and do this, try to keep it real close to what it's actually producing as far as the decibel level, your output, and it'll still have good knock sensitivity. You don't want to raise this number up super high, because then you may as well not have a knock sensor at that point. You want these to still be effective. So as it increases in RPM, make sure these numbers are a couple digits higher than what your output is, and you should be good. So just something kind of weird I was seeing, and it was kind of screwing up everything. All of a sudden it would kind of feel weak one day and it'd feel good the next day, and it was running right at the level of the output, so it was set way too low. That's all. So after you take it for a spin, you know, you want to do this with a really good fuel and a known good fuel. So it's a good idea to load race gas into the car if you have to. So that way you can do this and assume you have no actual knock happening before you set your numbers. But you want to go back to this map again after taking it for some driving cycles, and hopefully it'll be all zeros like this. And if it is, that means that everything is good and you're not getting any spark knock, and the ECU is not pulling timing anywhere. So that's it. I'm sure there's a lot of better videos about this online. I'm kind of learning as I go here too. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Thanks for watching.